Hi, hello, welcome to CGTN live streaming. I'm Sun Ye. I am in Zhangjiakou. That's the co-host city of the 2022 Beijing-Zhangjiakou Winter Olympic Games. So today is a big day for the city because it's seeing a major high-speed railway opening up. We can actually see a little bit farther away. That's one of the new lines, possibly. So the new line between Beijing and Zhangjiakou on the high-speed railway. This is going to greatly help the Winter Games, but we'll come back to that earlier. I'll just firstly answer the question we put in earlier. Did the train we took this morning reach that top speed? So a little bit backstory. We started this morning around 8:30, starting from Beijing to take the first train ever on this Beijing-Zhangjiakou railway, high-speed railway line. And the distance between the two cities is 170 kilometers. And it used to take 3 or 4 hours, but it only took an hour here. So that's why we can be telling you all about this here. And in the next 5 minutes or so, we're going to catch the next train from Zhangjiakou to Beijing. So we have a very tight schedule here. If you follow with me, you're actually going to see a lot of people trying to take the first train from Zhangjiakou to Beijing too. We can tell you a little bit about how popular this route is. We found out yesterday that all the seats, most of the seats on today's train lines are already booked. So we're really lucky to be able to make our trip happen. So you're not only going to see us, but also see a lot of passengers. Here we find one of those passengers from Zhangjiakou. She's going to be boarding the train we're going to take in 5 minutes. We can talk a little bit to her so that you know how anticipated the Beijing-Zhangjiakou railway line is. Hi, 姐姐您好。
你好。
我们现在是那个 CGTN 正在做直播啊。您给我们就是稍微讲一下，您今天是从哪里去哪里啊？
好嘞，我那个是从张家口到清河到北京北，我作为那个从京张铁路那个从新中国成立以来的首发到如今京张高铁的正式开通以来，我作为土生土长的张家口人，我见证了中国铁路事业的迅猛发展。
好，我先翻译一下。So this is a local Zhangjiakou resident. She said she's born here, she's raised here, and she said she had to take the first train from Zhangjiakou to Beijing. And you see, she, as many other passengers we have seen on the road, they're taking a national flag. 为什么会带一个这个国旗啊？今天？
因为呢，我非常感谢那个中国的缔造者，中国的先驱詹天佑先生。那个也非常感谢，就是那个京张高铁建成以来的这个开通为京张高铁建成的这些那个所有的建设者们。
明白了，好，谢谢您，我先翻译一下。So, she's saying a very big thing. So this rail line, the Beijing-Zhangjiakou railway, it is the first line you're seeing. Wow, that the train is coming here, but I'm going to keep telling the story. The train route between Beijing and Zhangjiakou is actually the first in China 110 years ago. So this high speed is a major upgrade. We'll have to end for now, but you get a sneak peek of the Fuxinghao bullet train that runs between the line. We have to get on there in the midst of the crowd to catch the train and go back to Beijing. We wish to see you later in the day, but also another heads up. My colleague Zheng Yibing, he's on a very, very smart train on this route. That route, it has internet connection, it has storage room for all the snow gear. It could be driverless. We don't know yet if it's the real case today, but that's the thing to look for in the rest of the day too. So we'll bye for now because we are going to fight the crowd to get on the high-speed railway train. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you on this train too. Let's go. OK， 好了，它应该结束了。哦，OK，那我还需要说话吗？ A lot of people here, like high-speed railways in China, are packed. That's why we warn that the signals might be jammed with so many people getting in here, crowded, jostling. But we are familiar with it now. I don't know if you are. Chinese high-speed railways are famously fast, smooth, steady, and thank God this is very, very warm. So we may have 2 more minutes. So this Beijing-Zhangjiakou high-speed railway line, it's specially designed for this stretch of the distance. We are actually going north from Beijing to Zhangjiakou this morning, and we felt it such a big change because it's so cold, and this is going to be the place that the Winter Olympic Games in 2022 gets some of the competition going. And this is cold and windy, so the train we are now on, this Fuxing bullet train, it's specially designed to be windproof. It's specially designed to withstand minus 40 degrees Celsius cold weather. And this train, it will actually go all the way. It can actually go all the way up to north to Inner Mongolia, which is going to be even colder and windier. The train is going to weather all of that. That's how trains on the railway is special. It seems our signal are going okay. That's good. You see a lot of people wearing red, and they're having national flags because the launch of the line has really become a thing, an event for celebration. This is going to leave in probably 2 minutes, and as we told you earlier, the tickets is one thing to fight for. We talked a little bit with other passengers. They say to trying to get the ticket to on this rail line on the first day is like winning a lottery. And this is the people you're seeing in this carriage. They are lucky to win that draw. So we're actually seeing the economic coach in this train line. It also says it has Wi-Fi, but we have to test it later. And we're in 2 minutes. We're starting from here all the way to go back to Beijing. The line says it can be driven at 350 kilometers an hour. So the shortest time could be 47 minutes, and we will see if we take that long to go back to Beijing. And now we're in the broadcast saying the door is closing, and we're still heading back to Beijing. So we'll see you back there too. Bye for now.